Hello everybody, this is Dr. Shivaram coming up with another interesting video. Right, see look, this is a question for all of those who are in my age range. I'm going to be 60 soon, and I'm asking to fellow age, people of the same age range. Okay, now that you're 60, all right, now it doesn't matter how fit and strong you are. I am not now when I'm asking this question, I am not going to ask those whose health is already compromised, okay, with serious illnesses. You know, I am asking those that are okay now, don't have much major health problems, and who are 60 now. You're okay, you're fit and everything. How many more years you think you have on this planet? 10 maybe for sure, because you're okay now, right? So you'll definitely reach 70. 20, there the if begins, right? So if nothing happens for the next 20 years, we may reach 80. 90, that's a very big if, right? And 100 is a big if. So we can say that those of us who are 60, right, we have maximum of another 20 years on this planet. Now, as I'm talking about the remaining years in the planet, maybe 20 to 25 years, also we have to consider how many of those years we will be viable, right? How many of those years we will be bedridden? We don't know, right? Because many people, before they pass away, the previous 1, 2, 3 years, they are completely bedridden and then they pass away. Some are bedridden even for more longer time. So how many of these remaining years we are going to be on our feet, right? And active and productive. Not only that, very few of us, we know that very few of us, when we die, we will be active till the last moment. Many of us will become sick and get bedridden, hospitalized, and then eventually pass away. That's what happens to most people. But some people are very lucky. Till the last moment they are active and they pass away suddenly. So that happens in very rare cases. You see, so which means for all of us, regardless of how much healthier we are now at 60, the maximum we are looking for is another 20 to 25 years of viable lifespan, productive lifespan. Okay, and when I say productive, I'm not saying that you will be working on a job or anything. Productive for our own survival without depending on others, right? See, also after 60, the system, our body system has aged. Okay, doesn't matter how fit we are. Okay, the body has clocked up the miles. Things can go wrong anytime. Outlier events can suddenly affect the health, and suddenly the health can take a completely 180-degree direction and we can plummet. This can happen very easily after 60. Okay, I've seen so many cases like that because the system has grown old. It's just like an old car that has been maintained very well for many a long time, but we know that it's an old car, so it could go away at any time. Because this human body system is a multi-variable system. So many variables are there working in perfect harmony for the body to perfect healthily. Even one variable going here and there will cause sickness, right? And as we grow old, past 60, the chances of this happening becomes more and more, and after 70 even more, after 80 even more. So how many of us at 60 is going to reach 70? Maybe a lot of us, maybe. I'm talking about the healthy ones. And those that reach 70, how many of us will reach 80? See, the chances decrease, and from 80 to 90 onwards, it's a very big if, because most people, they happen to perish away in their 80s. So the 90s is a very big thing. Okay, and that too, reaching 90 without any major illness and still on your feet and talking to people and completely alert and everything. That's a few lucky ones. And then what, leave alone 100, how many 100-year-olds we see completely active, right, in our own circle. So eventually, so now we are facing the last leg of our life, right, once we cross 60. So, and we also know that once the end comes, everything is gone, right? All the achievements, all the ego, all the pride, beliefs, everything that we hold dear, everything, the self-image, everything is going to get burnt to ashes at the nearest crematorium. Or if your culture, you're burying the dead, it's going to get dead and buried, right, and decayed. Everything is going to go away, right? And then who's going to remember us? How long we are going to be in memory other than our near and dear ones? We will be washed away in time. We may be in their memory even for near and dear ones. We may be in their memory for maybe 2 or 3 years, and then eventually in 10 years after we pass away, we are just a statistic washed away in time, forgotten. That's the and let's say in 20 years or 25 years after our death, who's going to remember us? Okay, I'm not talking about all those, somebody is a prime minister, of a land, he passed away, of course they'll make a memorial after the prime minister, and they'll remember him now and then, but even then he too is forgotten away eventually, right? Other, so what to say of normal people? Just gone, right? So this is it. This is the reality that we are facing, right? For people. So the time now becomes very valuable. It's a countdown from here on for all of us. Once we got 60, the number of productive years is now slowly diminishing year by year. Year by year, the planet is rotating around the sun. Each and every rotation, it is decreasing our time on this planet. At least the productive part for sure. So what are we going to do about it? How are we going to make the most of this remaining time, viable time, is the biggest question for all of us that has reached 60 and beyond. Just think about it sometimes. Very humbling indeed. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Thank you.